go.
Playing nothing but the best music you love.
Can you dig it?
24/7.
What's up, my man, Kimball Hooker? How's it going, brother?
Oh man, it's all good in the West Side. You know how we got to do out here, man. We keep it freestyle alive in the Bay Area.
And it is nice, baby, because, you know, we were talking last night. Like I was saying, it is rare that I get to speak to somebody from the West Coast. So finally, I get to tell somebody, call me at 8 o'clock.
Right? And it's actually 8 o'clock, but it's 11 your time, and it's actually 8 here. It's crazy. Wow.
All right, so check it out. Before we even get this interview started, I'm gonna give you guys a funny story from last night. Campbell, you know I can't let you off the hook with this one.
Man, tell it like it is, man.
So Kimball calls me last night, and I'm watching the football game. It's Thursday Night Football. I pick up the phone. I see Kimball Walker, so I pick it up, and I go, what's up? He goes, hey, what's up, man? How do I sound? I say, you sound good, brother. And then he goes, all right, cool. So, yeah. So then we started talking about how happy I am that I get to interview somebody from the West Coast. And after I tell him that, I tell him, okay, now call me at 11 o'clock. And he goes, 11 o'clock? I thought it was 8 o'clock. And we both started, and he goes, you know what? We can't go nowhere together because if we go somewhere together, we're going to lose track of time. And then he goes, okay, now I'm ready. I go, ready for what? He goes, isn't the interview today? And I go, no, the interview's tomorrow. I say, not only can we not get the time right, we can't even get the day right. We go out together, we're going to get lost.
We're going to get lost. Oh, my God. Thank God for GPS, because we would be in trouble.
That was so funny. So, my brother, what's going on with you, man? I see you everywhere, man. Everywhere I turn Facebook, Kimball's there doing your thing. Talk to me. What's going on?
Man, it's like this. You know, freestyle's been around for a minute. I've been around a long time as well. People they just not hearing me, man. But these shows are coming up because of my songs. What Will I Do is like a really hot track right now. And you know what? I'm just so thankful for all my fans. I'm very, very thankful. So for everybody who's listening, I have a lot of faithful, dedicated listeners who share, download, stream, go to the tickets, go to the shows, buy tickets, and they really support me. And I never really had that before, man. I'm so thankful. And thanks to your show, you're like this great outlet where people can actually check out the latest, not just me, but the latest artists, the newest music, and the genre won't die. And I'm just so happy to be a part of it, man. So that's what's up right now. That's the most current thing I can tell you.
Well, first of all, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. The platform that we have, all the DJs have, a platform ain't nothing without the music you guys give us. But what I want you to do is I want you to tell these people who are listening and all over the apps and on the chat room and everything, tell them about you because you're just not a freestyle artist. I want you to tell everybody, like, what like makes you go, because I know inside your blood you're more of an R&B artist.
Yes.
But then you also get down with the drums. So just tell us everything about it, man. I seriously want to know everything.
You know, I've been doing this for a long time. So like around like 9 years old, I started off like with a gospel background in the church. And that was kind of like my intro to music. But then it grew from there to like R&B, soul, and, hip hop too and all that. But where I found home to me is like R&B. That's kind of where my musical roots kind of settled. And because I fell in love with the Michael Jackson and the Prince, and for the ladies, Aretha Franklin, Madonna. Cher. I love all that old school throwback music. And so I personally put my own touch on it, my own spin on it. And so I have 2 records out. I don't know if people know that. I do have music outside of What Will I Do and Crossroads. Those are my freestyle songs. However, I do have music that's on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon. My first record was called Breathing Underwater. Okay, you can check that out. I got a slow song on there. I think the ladies will love it. I'm singing to y'all. It's called Put It On You. And Put It On You is like, if anybody knows who Keith Sweat is, if anybody knows who some of those old school R&B soul singers, that's what it kind of sounds like, but with a new school twist on it, because it's not them, it's me. But those are my roots. That's kind of where I came from. Then my second record, the release on that is called Stepping Out. That's an R&B record as well. I have 10 tracks on each record, and that one's more or less like an R&B soul pop. And it's really good for the clubs. The DJs love it. but the ladies would love that too because it's featuring them. A lot of my songs, I'm gonna tell you, are featuring ladies because ladies don't understand sometimes how beautiful they are, and a lot of the songs don't really give them the due credit that they deserve for being beautiful ladies, beautiful women. And I don't think they should have self-esteem problems and issues and nothing like that. And a lot of my songs really cater to the ladies who need to be talked to with style and class. And believe it or not, chivalry ain't dead. You know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a guy like pulling a chair out for you or telling you how beautiful you are, giving you some roses. I think that's cool. I don't think that's like crazy or nothing like that. I think it's cool. So my musical roots is like R&B, soul. But I met Tanasi, and for those of you who don't know who Tanasi is the president and CEO of Romeo Entertainment, which is out of Stuttgart, Germany. And so him and I linked up. That's kind of how the new freestyle came about with me on it as well. You know, like What Will I Do and Crossroads, because we were messaging each other on Facebook. And believe it or not, people don't understand the power of social media and Facebook. It's real. It totally works. I've never been to Germany in my life, but my music has. My music actually came from Germany, and there's a team that I work with. And so you got Kenny Freestyle, you got Adriano, he's in Brazil. You got Tanasi, who's in Germany. I'm in the U.S. And so it's a really eclectic mix of what I bring to the table versus what they were doing before me. It's really crazy. And then what was so like, I think tasteful was the mix that came about. People loved it. What Will I Do? I did not write that song. I sang that song. And everything I ever sing, I always put my all into it. I always do that because I'm an artist. That's what we do. So to kind of bring everybody to the current forward, it's like I just feel like, you know, I want to bring my 2 cents into freestyle. I want to bring something that freestyle didn't have before. I want to bring something fresh, something new. We've already known where it came from, and nothing bad or against those people, those artists that kind of brought us to where we are. But then what are we going to do? We got to bring it to the next level. So people like me, there's other people like me, but I'm just speaking of myself. I think that freestyle needs a new push. It needs a new touch. It needs a new twist. It needs more excitement. You know what I mean? A new spice, because people, they want to hear it. They can't tell you what they want to hear, but they'll tell you when they like it. That's what the fans do. And again, I want to tell everybody, thank you for voting for my song on FMR. I mean, just everything. I want to tell the fans, I mean, all the way from Jess Rita, all the way from Rachel, they know who they are. Lena, Zena, and all these ladies are like totally embracing my music, my record. Thank you so much for playing my record. And this is just the first of many to come, man. So that's all I got to say about that.
And that's awesome because I know you mentioned, okay, I want to go back a little bit back what you were saying about the ladies and the pulling out the chair with the roses. You know, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm not there yet. I got one more year and I'm enjoying my last year. But anyway, that kind of, you know, momentum is kind of gone in a way, and it's sad because you know, having the internet and having Facebook, I mean, people break up through text message. Yeah, that's cold, man. You don't break up with somebody through text message.
That's crazy.
But it's crazy, man. It's nuts.
That's nuts, man. I mean, come on. I mean, you know, I don't think love should ever die. I don't care what the genres offer, what the new thing, the new trend is. I don't care what's new, what's hot, what's not. Love should never make people feel bad. It should not. Now it does. I mean, there's all kinds of love. But I personally believe a lady should feel like a lady. You know, that's something a woman can do all kinds of things. I'm going to tell you just real quick. I have to say this. The one thing a woman, I don't believe, and I could be wrong, but a woman, the one thing she can make more money than you. She could be smarter than you. She could be more educated than you. All these things are possible. But the one thing she cannot do, and I've thought about this long and hard, is she can't do what you could do for her. She could go out and get her nails done. She could go out, but it's not like you doing it for her. It's not the same. So to me, that part of chivalry can never die. It can never die, ever, unless you just don't want to do it. So for me, I think that's a skill. It's a learning thing that we pick up through maybe our parents or our brothers, our sisters, or our friends, or you know what, through music. And so I sing about that because to me, I don't think it should have ever died. I don't think it should ever be something that we look at as, yeah, that's old. That was in the past. We don't do that no more. Just whatever. I don't like that. I mean, and everybody don't have to agree with me, but I think a lady should always feel special to a man.
Well, I totally agree with you, and I think this is a perfect time to play "Put It On Ya," Kimball Hooker.
Hey, now you talking my language now?
There we go. He dedicated this to your ladies. Let's go.
I like the way that she's walking. She make it look easy. Something about the way that she's smiling. And looking at me, she's teasing. I like the way that she carries herself, strutting her thing. So I'ma step to her like a real OG and let her know I ain't playing. I wanna know what's going on inside. I wanna know what's on your mind. Baby girl, don't tease me. I'm the real deal. Please believe me. I see you sitting right there. I'm trying not to stare. Don't go nowhere. For the last 10 minutes, you've been on my mind and you got me excited. So baby girl, what's your name? Where you from? Can I buy you a drink? I said my name's K Hook. I wanna get to know you, so let me put it on ya. So let me put it on ya. Can I take you by the hand and slow wine with you so you can lap dance? Ooh, I promise I'll be good, only touching and teasing to let me know I could. I love it when you make me feel like I'm the man. Your spot, my spot, either way it's all good. Relax your mind on the couch, kick off your shoes, let me make love to you. I wanna know what's going on inside. I wanna know what's on your mind. Baby girl, don't tease me, I'm the real deal. Please believe me. I see you sitting right there. I'm trying not to stare, don't go nowhere. For the last 10 minutes, you've been on my mind and you got me excited. So baby girl, what's your name? Where you from? Can I buy you a drink? I said my name's K Hook. I wanna get to know you, so let me put it on ya. I like the way that she carries herself, strutting her thing. So I'ma step to her like a real OG and let her know I ain't playing. I love it when you make me feel like I'm the man. Your spot, my spot, either way it's all good. Relax your mind on the couch, kick off your shoes, let me make love to you. I see you sitting right there. I'm trying not to stare, don't go nowhere. For the last 10 minutes, you've been on my mind and you got me excited. So baby girl, what's your name? Where you from? Can I buy you a drink? I said my name's K Hook. I wanna get to know you, so let me put it on ya. So let me put it on ya. So let me put it on ya. So let me put it on ya.
All right, so I know you mentioned the name Keith Sweat. I got Jayla who's on right now. He's gonna understand what I'm about to say right now. Back in the '90s, when Keith Sweat was hot, right?
Right.
All the men, think about it. All the men used to call him, he's nothing but a whiner. All he's always doing is crying and whining. But he had all the women going crazy over him.
Right.
And that's what you accomplished right here, right now with this song, man. It's banging. I like it a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what? I wrote that myself. Those are my lyrics. Those are my music. I wrote it. I produced it. And that is like a Kimball Hooker. Like, that's how I really, really feel. You know what I mean? That's not through somebody else's eyes. That's from my eyes. And so that's from me to all the beautiful ladies that are listening. If you don't have nobody special in your life, turn on my music. And let me just tell you, you'll feel something. You will definitely feel something.
Do you have more of this type of music in store for us?
I do. I got another song called I Like Your Flavor. And it's actually on that same record as well. It's called Breathing Underwater. Anybody's listening, go to Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, any of those, or other online retailers too. But just punch in Kimball Hooker Breathing Underwater and you'll see the whole record. And another one similar to Put It On You is I Like Your Flavor. And that's another feel good for the ladies type of song. And fellas, let me just tell you, if you're having issues with your woman or your relationship with your woman, try to be nice to her. Get her some roses. You know what I mean? Just put on some Kimball Hooker music, some feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's baby making music. It's okay, nothing but good come out of it. Just I'm going and enjoy it more. Treat her special. Put her on a pedestal for a moment. Give her the time she deserves. I had to put that out there.
Hey, Kimball, did you ever watch the show Martin back in the 90s?
Man, come on.
You remember Jerome? When Jerome used to say, "You're a player from the Himalayas."
Right?
Man, I love that. So let me ask you, what you love R&B music, and you could tell you put a lot of passion into the R&B music. What made you just come out of R&B and swing over to freestyle?
That's a very good question. You know, I'm a man that loves music, just music. You know, and the only rules that I have is I have to like it. So that's it. And so I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm from the Bay Area, and in the Bay Area, freestyle is huge. I'm in a city called San Jose, and San Jose, Stevie B was like Jesus here. I mean, oh my goodness. So I grew up with the sound. I grew up with the culture of it. I mean, they had lowrider shows here. They had all kind of festivals. They had carnivals. I mean, it was all freestyle. That was in the late 90s, or the 90s, I should say. It was really, 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 really big. And so for me, it's always been something that I've been curious about. It's always been something that I wanted to do, wanted to try. The moment just wasn't there. Social media kind of brought things center, or full circle, they say. You know, where I grew up with it, I always heard it. It's not like it's some crazy music that I never heard before. It's something that I always was raised around. I just didn't have the opportunity to do it because I wasn't around it that deep. But now, thanks to the internet, you know, I've met so many wonderful people who are in the genre. They're like, they have a stake in the game in freestyle. You know what I mean? And so Romeo Entertainment, I keep plugging them, but they really have shown me so much love. I'm on both Freestyle Volume 1 and 2 from a guy who came from R&B. That ain't never really been heard of, just to let you know.
Now, speak of Romeo Entertainment, let me tell you a little bit about Tanasi.
All right.
Tanasi and I, okay, he's interviewed on my show 2 times. And you know what Tanasi and I do every time we interview? We argue and we fight. And he's gonna listen to this interview and start laughing because he is, okay, and you know this if you've worked with him, he is the stingiest guy when it comes to music. He don't care who you are, what radio station you rep, he don't care. If the song is not ready to be released, all he's gonna give you is a little 1-minute snippet.
Wait a minute, you cut out for a second. Say that last part again. He's what?
I say he's very stingy with the music. He don't care what DJ you are or what station you rep. If the song's not ready to go, he's only gonna give you a 1-minute snippet, like one little tiny minute, and we fight, we argue all the time. I'm like, stop being so greedy, Tanasi. Give me something.
That is hilarious. You know what? Can I piggyback on that? Can I piggyback on that?
Yes, you can. Of course, you can.
All right. And I'm gonna speak not from a label aspect, but from an artist point of view. Okay. I have to say, so I have a lot of music that I work on. Some of it's not with Romeo Entertainment. Some of it's my own music that I produced, 100% of my own. And so, you know, I'll be in the car, you know, playing my music, and I have people in the car that's like, damn, who's that? And I say, oh, that's something I'm working on. And they want it. And it's like, wait a minute. This is still under construction. I can't just do that. Oh man, quit being so stingy, quit being so tight. And it's like, are you kidding me? I'm not doing that. I don't release unfinished music. I mean, not to just jump on Tenaci's side because I'm with his label, but I get it. So, I mean, and just to switch subjects just for a half a second, Prince's family released a lot of his music, and he's passed away. But a lot of it, he may not have wanted to be released. I personally feel it's up to the artist to want to or not want to. But me personally, there's a lot of unfinished music that I wouldn't want it released. So I can't speak for Tanasi, but I can sure speak for myself. I don't release none of my music until it's ready to go.
I guess the truth is, Kimball, I just like arguing with him.
Maybe. Maybe that's how you get y'all rocks off. I don't know, but he's all right. I mean, Tanasi and I, we get along just fine. And, we make good music together, which is really kind of the relationship him and I have is he has a very in-depth knowledge of freestyle. I mean, he's a freestyle producer, like a legendary freestyle producer, and I can't say I'm legendary R&B artist, but I can sure say I've been doing it well over 25 years. I can tell you that. So I do have the knowledge and the experience and the background to say I'm an expert at R&B. I can say that. And so I just thought it was a real cool twist on freestyle that we came together and came up with these records that the public are like going crazy for. I think that's hot.
I think that's hot too. And actually, me and Tanasi, we talk a lot. And he's been on my show for volume 1. He's been on my show for volume 2, and he promised me an interview for volume 3. And we go through every single record. I think the last interview I did with him lasted like 3 hours, and I'm not even exaggerating, because we play the song and he gave me a little background to each song. It was he's an amazing guy. I love Tanasi.
Right. No, that guy's highly intelligent with what he's doing with the label, and not only is he keeping freestyle alive. Do you know how many jobs that guy is giving out as per artist?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So and then people don't know this, but I'm gonna tell you, shows are coming. Right now, there's not a lot of the new freestyle, and I'm waiting for the wave to hit. Right now, all you see is the old school freestyle artists. They travel, they do the shows, and it's cool. And I'm not knocking that, but I'm waiting for the new freestyle artists to do the same thing.
Now, I do have a question for you,
Yeah.
and I'm curious about this question. Towards the end of the year, when you're hitting the holidays, do shows pick up or slow down for the artist?
You know what? I honestly think it depends on the reputation you've built, the clientele that you built. For me, shows are nonstop, but that's only because I have relationships built up with certain promoters and venues, and they hire me all the time. And so I'm always booked. I stay booked. I'm playing every weekend and sometimes during the week, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, but definitely Saturday. Like I have a show tomorrow. I got a show tomorrow. And then I have shows next week. I'm opening for major artists, and no, they're not freestyle artists, but I'm opening for people who know what R&B funk is. I'm gonna throw some names out there, and I'm not name dropping. I'm just letting you know the level I'm at. So like Confunction, I just opened for them like 3 weeks ago. I opened up for I will be opening up for oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. Anyway, Howard Hewitt. These are like pretty big R&B artists, and so I'm at that level where when people see you doing that kind of stuff, Daz Bam, that's the name of the group I'm opening for, and I open for Switch as well. These are old school throwback artists that were really, really big back in the 70s and the 80s, and they were huge, like kind of like a Cameo, kind of like a Lakeside, kind of like a Confunction. They're big, and so I open up for these people. When you're on the big stage, other promoters call you. So if this is like your first record or your first single, and you've never had a prior history of doing music, it's gonna be slow. The pickup is gonna be slow. I wouldn't say quit or stop, but you got to keep hustling to let promoters see you, let radio stations hear you, play your music, and you got to do these shows and build yourself up. I just opened for Timex Social Club. They sing the song Rumors. I just opened up for Candyman. That was like 2 weeks ago. I just opened up for Mellow Man Ace. So these are, matter of fact, I got to redo my bio talking to you. Just talk about that.
It's funny. I just had Mellow Man Ace on my show not too long ago. That I love that guy. That guy's cool as hell.
He's cool. We're working on something right now. So I'm just telling the people the level I'm at and why I would be staying busy like I am. You know what I mean? You got to build up to me, the most valuable thing to an artist and this is just my opinion. I mean, we could debate this all day long. Honestly, is their body of work. I've always felt like that. Because you're gonna make some songs people like, you're gonna make some songs people don't like, and you're gonna make some songs that are just kind of hit and miss, that kind of thing, up and down. But when you look back and you have 20 years and you got 50 songs, your body of work defies all that. It's like you've already kind of you put yourself over the hump, and the naysayers can't really challenge you. That's why R. Kelly's in the hot water that he's in, because he chose a different path as far as his personal life. But when people look at his body of work, they go, wow, you really can't challenge that. Not really. This man got like an unheard of body of work. It's unheard of.
Right.
Like, seriously.
And one thing I like about you, and I'm gonna tell you right now, one thing I like and I respect about you is that everything you're telling me right now, I didn't know any of this. See, and that's the good thing, because I think that people like you succeed and you do it quietly. You don't have to go on Facebook and brag about this and this and this and that. I love that, man. You're quiet, and look at all these shows. There's artists right now struggling to get even one gig. So you know what? My hat's off to you, brother. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
But I know you performed 2 weeks ago with my man who's in the chat room right now, Damon Kane, and his group Make Believe in the Manteca Music Festival. Tell me how that went.
That was amazing. First of all, I want to say, what's up, Damon? Man, that was amazing. He sang his butt off, I have to say. He really did. And he performed. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, that's a level that you want to be at when so many years pass. Do you know how many people are in the game that can't hold the same notes and they can't sing their own song from 25, 30 years ago? Nothing. I'm not knocking those that can't, because our bodies change, right? But he sang that song just as he did, however old that song is. It's crazy. And I want to say, yeah, shout out to him. And I just pray that, that I could, that I'm alive and that I could, hold up and to be at that level, to sing my own music as I did when I recorded it. So, but the show was amazing. Mellow Man Ace was there. It's so funny. Mellow Man Ace is like a legend, right? Everybody knows who he is. I mean, his songs are famous and everything. And he was so down to earth, man. Just a really cool brother. We talked, we chatted, and he gave me game. He gave me a lot of game. And I like guys like that. You know what I mean? They're not holding what they know in. They're kind of helping out the newcomers, the new school, And I like that, because that's how, you keep yourself sharp, but then also the genre that you're in or the music that you make, you keep that music at a high level, right? Because you're getting this information that you can't get online or your friends or even from some of the artists that you don't know. See, him and we personally had a conversation. So when he dropped knowledge on me, I was so appreciative, because it's like, where in the hell else would I get this from?
And it's funny because that's exactly what he told me in our interview. And in our interview, he said, all I can do as a man and as a pioneer in this industry is give them advice, and it's up to them whether they take it or not.
Right. That's true. That's very true.
So here's what I want to do. I want to play your next song. But before I do that, Damon Kane, I just want to say real quickly, for those of you who did not know, he had eye surgery the week before the music festival. He was actually thinking of canceling it. He wanted to do it so bad, he went out there and killed it with only one eye. So, Kane, way to go, brother. You a warrior. The next song I'm going to play right now is Stepping Out. Here we go.
All right. Let it do.
Yes. Lovers Radio. Party people in the house. Stepping out. Hey. We stepping out all night, y'all. Hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Throw your hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Throw your hands in the air, party right, y'all. I can see the sunlight through the rain, and baby girl, it's you. You stimulate my brain. Can I get a little closer? I wanna know your name. I love just what I see. You're Gucci to a T. Check it out now. You wearing that fit, ma, from your head to your toe, rockin' red bottoms. You looking fly like a top model. You need a runway so we can chill and pop bottles. Ladies jealous cause they see you. Me and you chillin' in the VIP room. I'm loving the way you got it all working. We stepping out on the red carpet. Yes. Party people in the house. Stepping out. Hey. We stepping out all night, y'all. Hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Throw your hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Throw your hands in the air, party right, y'all.
Sexy like a picture in a frame. Baby girl, your body type is hot just like a flame. Can I move a little closer? You knock me off my feet. We step into the beat. You so hot, can't take the heat. Check it out now.
Stepping out in the club, party coming through. All heads turn, everybody see you. Throw your hands up, everybody pop bottles. Celebrate like a boss, all you, mama. Got your friends here chilling in the room. Party going down, stepping out on the town. I'm loving the way you got it all working. We stepping out on the red carpet. Yes. Party people in the house. Stepping out. Hey. Stepping out all night, hands in the air, we party right. Party right. Stepping out all night, yeah. Hands in the air, we party right. Let's go. Stepping out all night, hands in the air, we party right. Party right. Stepping out all night, hands in the air, we party right. Stepping out all night, y'all. Hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Throw your hands in the air, party right, y'all. Stepping out all night, y'all. Throw your hands in the air, party right, y'all.
Yo, that's crazy right there. That's the type of song right there. I could see somebody walking in on a wedding and just walking in, down the aisle,
Stepping out. You know what? Stepping out is like one of them songs where it's like a runway. You know what I mean? Like you see the ladies on the runway or the catwalk.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and they start stepping out all night, y'all. Hands in the air, party right, y'all. And then it's like a party. So again, we showcasing the beauty in women again, you know what I mean? And that's like, it doesn't matter if it's a slow song, mid-tempo, fast song, up-tempo, whatever. It's like, I can never get around showcasing the beauty of women because I don't know. I never really was into the ratchet, you know, the whole ratchet. I never heard a ratchet freestyle song, but they got ratchet rap, underground, and R&B. I'm not really into that. It's just, I don't know, man. Something went wrong.
Now, I know. So now we know you do R&B, you play the drums, you do freestyle. Now, I know you do hip-hop. Are you considering redoing another hip-hop song? Not redoing, I'm sorry, doing another hip-hop song?
Nah, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not really a big hip-hop head like that. I mean, like, that one is an original track. That Stepping Out, that's an original track. That's all me. I wrote it, produced it, sang it, everything. I did all that myself. So, I don't know. I got a question for you, though. Can I ask you a question? I know you an interview about you asking me, but can I ask you something?
You could ask me whatever you like.
All right. That song, Stepping Out, in particular, just that one, what kind of feel does it give you when you hear it in terms of a genre or a style?
When I listen to it, it's got R&B written on it, but it's not your typical R&B music. It's what I like to call smooth R&B. See, because it doesn't have the high tempo and it's not too low, so it's right in between. I call it a smooth R&B, kind of like a Guy song. You know, Guy back in the 90s?
Of course, yeah.
Like, that's what when I listen to that, that's what I get out of it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I like a professional DJ's opinion because I always hear people say, "Oh, I like it," but what does that tell me?
See,
I don't know.
See, but let me tell you something. Okay, so this is the definition about a song, and I have this conversation with others all the time. This is what I dislike about new hip hop. New hip hop is music you sit down, you listen to, and you get high on. Right? You can't really do nothing else with it. I miss the hip hop back with, you know, Rob Bass, Will Smith, where you can actually play a song and just dance to it. You like this one you just play, Stepping Up, You can
Yeah.
hear that, and your whole your hips start moving, your waist start moving. The next thing you know, you're on the dance floor and you're getting down. And we need more of that. I swear to God, I say this all the time. We don't have enough of that.
Right, right. Now I hear you on that. I agree too. Like that was the vibe I was going for when I wrote it. It's like okay, so anybody who's listening, if you've never seen me perform live, go to my YouTube, check me out live, and get a visual of me. I love to dance, right? I'm not a sit in the chair, kind of sing the song and look at my watch and say, is the time over yet? Nah, I like to get out in the crowd. I take my wireless, man. I hit up all the people in the crowd. I walk out there. I'm dancing and singing with people. So I'm a party dude. So for me, that old school or the new school hip hop, I should say, it would never be a good fit for me because I got too much energy for that style. I got a lot of energy, man.
See, but energy's good. Energy's good. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Ah, come on. I told you I had 1 year left in my 40s, damn it.
I know, man, but you know what? I'm gonna leave that to the ladies' imagination because whatever they thinking, I want them to keep on thinking that to make them happy.
I respect that. All right, now we're going to play the next song, which is the song that everybody's been waiting for. I love this song. I play it as much as I can. Every time I play new freestyle, I'm always going to get it in. Everybody, what will I do? This is the Funky Melody remix.
You're listening to another DJ Racer exclusive.
I love you so much. I don't want you to leave. I know we've been through a lot. Let's stay together. Please don't leave. Here I am, walking alone in this world full of misery. Thoughts of you and me, playing my mind to the point that it drives me crazy. I just can't keep from loving you, even though I've been told that you no longer want me. How can that be? You told me you were mine for all eternity. You told me that you'd always have a heart for me. How can you go and take it all with you and leave? What will I do with this heartache inside of me? Tell me honestly, will it ever leave? Or just stay with me to remind me of the things that'll never be? I wish that you could see all of the sadness and the way it's killing me. Oh girl, I tried my best to love you honestly, and at the point I really thought that you loved me. But here I am, I'm all alone and you are gone. A broken heart and empty home is all I've got to show for everything that I have given you. And that is why I blame myself for being such a fool. What will I do with this heartache inside of me? Tell me honestly, will it ever leave? Or just stay with me to remind me of the things that will never be? Don't leave me, baby. What will I do with this heartache inside of me? Tell me honestly, will it ever leave? Or just stay with me to remind me of the things that will never be? Baby, it's driving me crazy. Don't leave me, baby. I need you, baby. Come back to me. What will I do with this heartache inside of me? Tell me honestly, will it ever leave? Or just stay with me to remind me of the things that will never be? What will I do with this heartache inside of me? Tell me honestly, will it ever leave? Or just stay with me to remind me of the things that will never be?
Music Lovers Radio. Say It Louder Promotions. Say it louder for those in the back.
Man, you don't dance to that record. You don't have a heartbeat, man. Come on.
Right? You ain't got no soul if you don't feel that.
Man, before I forget, man, let's give a shout out to those that are making all this happen today. We've got the Freestyle Radio. Our boys Vibe 24/7, DJ DR1 and Switchblade. We got Classic 407, my boy, DJ Pito, Extreme Mix Radio, DJ Lex. We got United by Music, Canadian Freestyle Music, and more. We got Bella Entertainment, Royalty Radio, Kohler Promotions, and of course, we got Shirley and Say It Louder Promotions. Everybody's here showing love to Kimball. Everybody loves Kimball.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I just want to tell everybody thank you for supporting me. So many fans have just shown me so much love thanks to like Facebook. I mean, who would have thought all of this would become like what it is? And I don't mean just with my song and I mean just everything, your radio station, right? Us talking on this line right now. Hell, we could have even did a Facebook Live if we wanted, right? We could have even did a what do they call that? The not the Facebook, the
FaceTime?
the other one.
The FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? There's so much technology. People take advantage of this for real. You know what I mean? And if there's a business you want to create, I'm getting off track right now, but I gotta say this. If there's a business that you want to create or start, stop wasting time. Do it. You know, if you have ideas, if you're a creative person, use all these tools around you to build what's important to you, for yourself, for your family, or whatever have you. Don't make excuses. You know what I mean? There's so many things that you can do to, like if you have a clothing line you want to put out, there's a way to show people you don't even know, right? You can, like my music. I mean, there was only brick and mortar back in the day when I was selling my music at Sam Goody and Tower. I'm mentioning record companies these people probably don't even ever even heard of. But now we have iTunes, we have Spotify, we have Amazon, we have so many other online retailers. We have radio stations that are online that are not just FM. So I'm just speaking to the people now as, I guess, like a mentor, I guess, but as a musician. I'm always a musician, singer, but as a mentor, you know, take advantage of all of these resources. You got Twitter, you got IG. And by the way, let me just say that real quick too. My IG is Kimball Hooker. My Twitter is Kimball Hooker. My YouTube is Kimball Hooker. My Facebook, I got 2 Facebooks for people that don't know. I got an artist page that you can like. It's Kimball Hooker. And I also have my personal page, which everybody seems to have found, which is Kimball Hooker. And that's pretty much it. I'm not really on anything else. So if you thought you saw me, it wasn't me.
And you forgot one. How old are you?
You know what, man? We're going to be all right. I'm going to fly to Miami. I owe you a drink, bro. You know what I mean? We're going to go out. We're going to hang out. I see that. We're going to have some fun already because he think I'm slipping like that.
Hey, you know what? I'm always going to try. I'm always going to try to get, you know, that's one thing about me. I'm a clown. And you know what? When we interview again, because when you come out with a new song, we're going to do this again, I'm going to still try to get it out of you. And I could go online and find it, but I don't want to do that. There's no fun doing that. I want to hear it from you.
The funny thing is, here's the funny part. I'm sitting up here thinking, he's gonna do the math from he's gonna add up the interviews, like this is our second interview. So that was 2 years ago. And then he's gonna do his little math. You're a mathematician. That's crazy.
I'm gonna get you, watch. I'm gonna get you.
Oh my gosh. I gotta fly to Miami. Oh, got something to tell you too, real quick. For people that don't know, check out my Sexy Senorita video. I shot it in Miami. So I don't even know if you know that.
I did not know that. I did
flew
not know
in
that.
Miami like 5 years ago. It's a song. It's called Sexy Senorita. So for everybody who's listening, punch in Kimball Hooker, Sexy Senorita, and you will see a tight video. It was shot with a red camera. It's top notch. So check it out. I'm on there. I got beautiful ladies in there. I got the beaches. I got the scenery. Oh, you're going to see some stuff in there like, damn, wait a minute. My building's across the street from that. You're going to see some stuff in there.
Now, here's what's funny. Before I let you go, all right?
Yep.
I am going to get you again because this is the second time. Wait, let's go back to last night. I'm going to get you, Kimball. I'm going to get you. Let's go back to last night We had a conversation, and we both agreed that we're both from the West Coast, and you keep saying Miami.
Wasn't that crazy? That was so crazy. I mean, how in the hell we listen? They say two heads are better than one. We defied that logic.
We're a hot mess. We are just a hot mess, man.
Totally. I'm thinking, wait a minute, 3 hours. Wait a minute. And then it was the 13th instead of the 12th. I'm like, wait, I gotta go. And then it's Friday the 13th. That's what screwed us up.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna blame this whole thing to. Friday
That's
the
right.
damn 13th.
We're gonna chalk it up to that. It wasn't us.
Awesome, man. It was a wonderful interview. I want to thank you so much for coming on my show, Kimball. Seriously, it was an amazing, amazing interview. I love talking to you. You're full of soul and energy and a lot of beat, and you're a ladies' man. And how old are you again?
Man, there you go with that. So what? I'm gonna write a song about that. That might be my next hit. So you put a perfect number, right?
Hell yeah. You know what? If you got any last minute shout outs, the microphone's all yours, brother.
All right, check it out. So I want to say, first of all, Romeo Entertainment, thank you so much for all the the music that we combined and came together and made some beautiful music for the people. But Just Rita, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for Rachel. I want to say thank you to Lena. Thank you for Zena. Thank you to so many of the people. Kathleen. All these people know who they are. Joe. There's so many people that have supported me, and I don't mean just a like here and a like there and a share here and a share there. I mean, they download your music, man. I mean, they make beautiful comments, and they tell other people to support me, And then I want to drop this on somebody. I have to drop this on everybody that's listening. Another big help is when you go on the site where you purchase the music, right? And you say nice things about the song. So if it is, for an example, like, I don't know, Spotify. So if you go on Spotify, you download the music, and you tell the world, really, hey, this is a great song. I bought it. You'd love it too. I love the song, whatever. You have to do that to keep this thing going. It does so much for the artist. So when you download, we appreciate that. And I think I can speak for all artists. I think so. We appreciate the purchase. We really do. However, go the extra mile. You're already there. And just put in your 2 cents and just say, wow, I love this song. I really like this song. You know what I mean? And so I just had to put that out there. And then also my website, I've got a website too, right? It's KimballHooker.com. Isn't that difficult? Isn't that difficult, right? And for people that don't know how to spell my name, I'm going to spell it for you. It's Kimball. That's my first name. Hooker is my last name. HOOKER. KER. And also, I have to say this, that I get this every doggone interview, or if I'm in person at a show. Do you know everybody asks me, is that my legitimate name? Now, that's a question you might want to ask me.
Is that your real name?
That's my government name. It is. My government name. My daddy named me.
All right, so if you're gonna give me your government name, shouldn't you give me your government age? I'm just saying, man.
What? They might have lied to me about that. So the year I was born, I don't even know if it's real. So I don't want to lie to you. You know what I mean? We starting off on a good thing. I want to keep it like that. So one of these days I might just slip. Maybe, if you're lucky. And I am going to Miami. I am. I can't tell you when. But when I do, you better know I'm going to look you up. You the first person before the plane touchdown. I'm going to look you up.
You did it again. I'm not in Miami.
Wait a minute.
I told you. We talked about this. We're both in the West Coast, remember? I'm in California.
Oh, my God. See, we can't be having these conversations. See? Look. Check it out. You know the funny thing is, I ran into so many people online that I thought were in different places, and they checked me. And they're like, wait a minute, I'm in Fresno. Well, wait a minute, I'm in LA. I'm like, oh, you are? So, oh my gosh, this is crazy, man. So crazy.
Hey, Kimball, I can't stop laughing now.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Look, the funny part is we already fixed it, and I went back to it.
Oh, man. I love it, man. I really do, man. All
I
right,
appreciate
brother.
you, though. I really do. I'm very thankful for you playing my music, man. Definitely, you'll be the first when I get new music coming out, which is coming up soon. It is. It's just being mixed and mastered. So, also, this is to everybody, but you as well. I have a video that's coming out, and I said it a few times, and people are like, "Okay, well, where is it?" But there's a release date. Okay, so it is September 21st. Is the release date for What Will I Do music video.
Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do?
What's that?
I'm gonna take it, and on that Friday, that show, I'm gonna play the video on my show. That's gonna be dope.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. So people, don't forget, request it. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be on repeat. I'm sure he's gonna show me love like that. I'm sure he is.
Oh, absolutely.
That's right. But stay on him if he don't.
For sure. Brother Hooker, thank you so much, man.
It's been real. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me.
You too. Have a great weekend.
All right.
All right. Peace out.
Great weekend. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace.